Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode, number 856, we have another one come in from Trish and Tom. These guys are solid. They send in great trivia quizzes. Today, 21 questions, way beyond the blue. This is questions that are space-themed, stuff about space, music about space, things that sound like space, anything space-themed. Possibility today. Good luck on today's trivia quiz. Question number 1. In 1957, the USSR launched the first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, into orbit. It beeped for 3 weeks before its batteries ran out, then orbited silently for another 2 months before falling into the atmosphere. What does Sputnik mean in English? The word Sputnik means fellow traveler or co-wayfarer. Question number 2. In Norse mythology, this is where the top gods, including Odin, Frigg, Loki, and Thor, are said to live. Unfortunately, when Ragnarok occurs, this heavenly home will be destroyed. Until then, where do these gods abide? They live in Asgard. Question number 3. What 2000 sci-fi movie starring Vin Diesel and Radha Mitchell is about the survivors of a spacecraft that crashes on a planet with 3 suns, and in a rare astronomical event, all 3 eclipse at once and a horde of bloodthirsty creatures that emerge only in the dark begins eating people? That movie is called Pitch Black. Question number 4. Visitors to Hawaii are often greeted with a lei, or a necklace of flowers, a custom dating back to the ancient Polynesians. Leilani is a Hawaiian girl's name with celestial connotations and is now popular in other states as well. What is the most common meaning of Leilani? The answer is flower of heaven. Question number 5. Ancient Hindu texts tell of flying palaces or chariots in which the gods may ride. The same name applies to the pyramid-shaped structures that top some Hindu temples. What is the term used for both of these descriptions? That term is Vimana. Question number 6. This red dwarf star is part of the Centaurus constellation and is the Sun's nearest neighbor. Despite its short 4-year light distance, it cannot be seen from Earth with the unaided eye. In fact, it cannot be seen at all north of Mexico. What is this star's name? That star is called the Proxima Centauri. Question number 7. The beautiful light, known as both the morning star and the evening star, usually seen in the eastern sky before dawn and the western sky at twilight, is not a star at all. Named for the Roman goddess of beauty, what is this celestial body? The morning star is actually the planet Venus. Question number 8. In the traditional spiritual Way Beyond the Blue, aka Do Lord, recorded by many artists including Eva Cassidy, Johnny Cash, and others, what does the singer beseech the Lord to do? The song goes, do Lord, oh do remember me. Remember me is the answer. Question number 9. The galaxy to which the Earth belongs takes its name from the Latin Via Lactea. Its shape is a spiral, but because we are inside of it, we see it only as a hazy band of light. Today's profusion of artificial light hides it, so many modern Earthlings have never seen it. What is the name of our galaxy? Our galaxy is known as the Milky Way. Question number 10. Situated from 400 to 36,000 miles above the planetary surface and posing a danger to unshielded satellites and spacecraft beyond low Earth orbit, what is the invisible zone of charged particles in Earth's magnetosphere called that is named after the American scientist who discovered it? That is known as the Van Allen radiation belt. Question number 11. A satirical song by Creedence Clearwater Revival, released in 1969, concerns a mysterious object that landed just a little south of Moline on Jody's farm. Poor Jody fell off his tractor and ran all the way into town screaming, what title phrase? Jody was screaming, it came out of the sky. Question number 12. Fortunately, we are protected from this barrage by the magnetosphere. What is the name of the stream of charged particles released by the sun at up to 500 miles per second that would prove fatal if allowed to reach the Earth's surface? Those streams are known as solar wind. Question 13. This bright star, a yellow supergiant, is part of the Little Dipper and lies nearly on a straight line from the Earth's northern rotational axis, which makes it appear to remain stationary with all the other stars rotating around it. What is the official name of the North Star? The answer is Polaris. Question 14. The Kármán line lies 62 miles above the Earth's sea level and marks a boundary adopted by the UN for international treaties and aerospace record keeping. Beyond this line is where conventional aircraft cannot fly and pilots become astronauts. What does this imaginary line signify? The Kármán line is the beginning of outer space. Question 15. Gustav Holst composed a 7-movement orchestral piece that premiered in London in 1918. What is the title of this celestial suite of music that represents the astrological character of 7 heavenly bodies, such as Bringer of War and Winged Messenger? The answer is the planets. Question 16. Houston, we have a problem. During a manned space mission commanded by Jim Lovell, astronauts were meant to land on the moon but never made it because of a malfunction that vented most of their oxygen into space. What was the title of the movie inspired by that incident? Starring Tom Hanks, that movie was Apollo 13. Question 17. A 1936 song recorded by Bing Crosby and many others and featured in several movies, including Elf, assures the listeners that Every time it rains what? Every time it rains pennies from heaven. Question number 18. This Colorado-based company, founded in 1969, provides customers with a variety of black, white, green, and chai teas. But its specialty is herbal blends such as lemon zinger and sleepy time. What is the heavenly name of this company? This tea company is called Celestial Seasonings. Question 19. Jupiter is home to a massive storm that may have begun at least 350 years ago when it was first observed from Earth. The storm winds can reach 268 miles per hour, and while its hue is variable, it's usually a shade of the color that gives it what name? That storm is known as the Great Red Spot. Question number 20. Jack Sparrow was captain of the Black Pearl until his crew mutinied. His fellow pirates stole some Aztec gold and fell victim to a curse that made them immortal. However, what phenomenon revealed the depth of their curse and allowed them to be seen as undead skeletons? They were only able to be seen as they truly are in moonlight. Another excellent trivia quiz by Trish and Tom. All I do is read the questions. They sent it in. Great questions today. I know this one was a little tough, especially if you're not a space nerd. But if you are a space nerd, you probably enjoyed this as much as I did, as much as she did when she wrote it. These questions were great. The trivia quiz was fun. Way Beyond the Blue, episode number 856. Thank you, Trish and Tom. This is the second trivia quiz we've used from them this week. They are helping out a ton. I've got family in town, and I'm not too busy, but I'm just busy enough that having some quizzes ready to go sure does make it easy. Thank you for your help. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today's trivia. Its name is a homophonic title of a Tim Burton movie. What supergiant star with a distinctly reddish color was born near Orion's belt, but is now near Orion's right shoulder, having been observed speeding through space at almost 19 miles per hour? That supergiant star and the title of the Tim Burton movie, although spelled differently, are both called Beetlejuice. Alright, thank you for watching. Thank you, Trish and Tom, for writing. Have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow for Friday Night Pub Quiz.